Yes, sir. My question to you is that you have told us that we should surround ourselves from high quality individuals, but in order to attract high quality individuals, we should be high quality individuals in order to attract other high quality individuals, because like attract like. So, sir, what are your suggestions that how can we convert ourselves to high quality individuals?
Well, you don't need to be high quality. You just need to get people who are higher quality than you. So it's all relative. But I would say that uh, you know Buffett says that if you look at people, and especially if you look at your classmates or people you're taking classes with or in your hostel and so on, look at the individuals that you admire the most, and then ask yourself what are the qualities they have that are leading to that admiration, and then ask yourself if you can incorporate some of those qualities into yourself. So some of the base qualities I think is kindness is a very important trait. I think there are no people who are kind who will die without friends. So kindness is a great philosophy. There is a book by Adam Grant called Give and Take, which is a great book to read. And Adam Grant says that he's now a good friend of mine. He says that there are three kinds of people in the world. There are the givers, there are the takers, and there are the matchers. So the takers are the people you want to have nothing to do with. So these are the people who are always trying to see what they can get from other people, what they can extract from other people without any, you know, payback or, reciprocation by them. So those are the ones you should try to eliminate as soon as possible, the takers. The matchers are also people you don't want to have anything to do with. They are basically kind of people who say, okay, you know, Madhur was nice to me. He lent me some book of his. I will also lend him some book someday. So the matchers also are all useless people. So we don't want the matchers. What we want in our lives are the givers, and what we want to be in our lives are givers. So the givers, if you read that book, basically it says these are people who are trying to help other people without looking for something to come back to them. So they are just selflessly, kind of like a Mother Teresa. Of course, Mother Teresa is an extreme example, but they are selfless. And in many ways, Buffett and Munger are selfless. They are givers. And what we want to do in life is we want to surround ourselves with givers, and we want to be a giver. So we don't want to be doing exact mathematical analysis of what someone has done for you, and therefore you should do the same. You should be willing to do things for people, whether they've done anything for you or not. And, you know, a lot of people tell me repeatedly that we should tell the Dakshina scholars to donate some portion of their income to Dakshina after they are doing well. And we don't do that. We actually do not talk to them at all about anything related to helping Dakshina or giving money to Dakshina, any of that. We don't do that. Now, many of them do give donations to us. They help us liaise with their companies and different things. They do a lot of things for us. Uh, they do it voluntarily, right? So the ones who are doing it voluntarily, it's a signal. Those are probably the givers, because they're in many cases they're giving disproportionate amounts. We have probably spent about $2,500 or $3,000 on each of these folks. Many of them have already given many times that to us. And so they are not trying to match. And we are not trying to tell them, but we observe, we observe कौन क्या कर रहा है. because फिर गिवर्स की लिस्ट बन जाती है, and then that becomes easy to sift through people and so on. And so even in Dakshina, we don't believe Dakshina should be a matcher organization or a taker organization. It should be a giver organization, and the rest will take care of itself. And so it's perfectly fine.